Bonjour, this is Regina from Petite Paris, and I would love to invite you to my group meetup trip from the 24th until the 29th of March. This is for solo first timers in Paris. Anyone that's dreamt of going to Paris for their first time solo, this is a support service for you. This is also for anyone that wants to experience a true travel expansion experience rather than another holiday escape. Because the base and foundation of these 5 nights is for you to stay in a classic guest house B&B with a local host who will look after you like family, serving you breakfast, sharing all their city tips and advice, and basically just being a friend to you every time you return home at the end of the day. So it's an opportunity for a real cultural and personal connection, and that's what real travel is. It's about personal growth, opening yourself up, being vulnerable to meet new people. It's about expansion. It's not about staying in a hotel room and escapism or relocating your comfort zone from home to a hotel. It's about connecting and chatting with locals, which is exactly what you will experience when you stay in a petite B&B, which is also really different to being out in the city and meeting all the wonderful people that you will, and that's really exciting. But the connection that you feel staying in a petite B&B is completely different, because you'll be building rapport and building that friendship with that local person in their home, which is a completely different and deeper type of connection. So it's a brilliant way to experience solo travel as well. And I think it's the only way, because when we solo travel, we're not saying we want to be alone. We're saying we want connection. We're looking for connection. We're just looking for the deepest soulful type, meeting other people, experiencing ourselves in a new place and feeling a sense of belonging and acceptance, which is exactly what you will experience in an authentic home with a host, because you will feel at home and you will be. So that's one aspect to this experience. The other is the 5-day group itinerary that I've put together that balances out lots of solo time for you to go and explore the city and your personal interests, because this is very much about encouraging and celebrating that bravery that you've had to come along to this trip, and just encouraging that solo identity. And then there's spontaneous group meetups where we'll come together and just hang out and share our experiences, what we've seen, what we've learned, what we're feeling. Lots of wine and cheese and food, of course. And it's just going to be so brilliant and so wholesome. So all of these aspects is a perfect recipe for your first solo trip to Paris. Firstly, solo but supported, staying in an authentic home for a complete cultural connection, and then the community connection, meeting me and the other travelers. So I really hope this speaks to you guys. If you have any questions, reach out, have a read of all the details on this page, but I really, really hope that this is something you'd love to try. I would love to host you in Paris for your first amazing, memorable solo trip to the city.